Hello, beautiful dreamers. It's Alexandria Barker coming to you today, and today's topic is, are you in control of your thoughts, or are your thoughts controlling you? And more to the point, are your thoughts standing between you and the life that you want to create? Our thoughts can really get away with us, can't they? Do you find this? Sometimes you get up in the morning and you're already in a funk, and you don't know why. It's just there. And as your day moves forward, you kind of get feeling worse and worse, and all of a sudden you're connecting with people who are in bad moods, or other situations go south in a big way. Like things are not progressing in your life the way that you want to. Did you realize how much control you have over this? These thoughts, they don't just start by themselves. They seem like they do, but you always have that moment before you actually think a thought, and you have the ability to shift that thought. But the easiest way to do this is to get, as soon as you wake up in the morning, is to get your thoughts going in the direction that you want them to. Now, as a spiritual teacher, as a Reiki master, I have come to really rely on the just for today Reiki principles. And I was just freshly reminded of this. I just taught a class on the weekend, and I had a 10-year-old student who was a very apt student. He was really keen on learning how to master his emotions so that he was responding to situations rather than reacting. So we spent a lot of time on this, and I wanted to really share that with you because they're simple, but they're so elegant in their simplicity that I'm sure if you don't already know them, that you will be inspired to start following along as well. So this is something that I teach my Reiki level 1 students, and then the more they embrace this, the more they're ready to progress and really lead the lives that they came here to have. Now, I know when I was first starting, and see if you relate to this, when I was first starting my journey, I didn't have any control of my thoughts. I mean, they were like a ping pong ball. They were just going and ricocheting and just going anywhere they wanted to. And, and these could be fearful thoughts, worrying about my children or my husband, or worrying about work, or worrying about whatever the situation was. I was a great worrier because I thought, worrying would prevent things from happening. It doesn't. It just empowers the thing that you want least and makes it more likely that you're going to attract it. So worry is one of the things that we want to stop. And it is one of the things in our Reiki principles. So let's just explore this now, and then I'm going to dive deep into each one. So the Reiki principles, just for today, I will let go of anger. There are 5 of them. Number 2, just for today, I will let go of worry. Just for today, I will give thanks for my many blessings. Just for today, I will do my work honestly. Just for today, I will be kind to all living things. Sweet and simple. You can write it out, you can post it somewhere, but let's explore these a little bit deeper so we really get the full meaning of each of these, which were written by Dr. Usui, creator of the Usui Reiki program that I teach. Just for today, I will let go of anger. So anger is a really negative waste of energy. So instead of just reacting to a situation, see if you can just take a beat, take a breath, and explore what's really making you angry. You may think you're angry at another person, but we are all connected. So in reality, that person is mirroring something that you have in yourself that you don't like. So rather than just feel like, oh, I'm so mad at this person for showing me what I don't like about myself, it's essentially what's going on, you can say, oh, this is creating an opportunity for me. I can explore this deeper. What is this triggering in me? And then you can make it a self-exploration. You can do some journaling around it. You can find out, why does this thing bother me so much? And clear it. And when you clear it from yourself, it's not going to be mirrored in the world around you. So you won't be encountering it anymore. So if there's something that's coming up for you a lot, this is life showing you you've got this going on, and you need to find a way to work through it and clear it. Reiki is a really wonderful tool to help you do that. So, and also, just remembering that we need to honor the views of others and just allow them their frailties. I mean, we're all here together. We're all in this together. We're all connected. So being angry with someone for being human, like maybe just give them a little bit of slack and think about, how would I want to be treated? If this was me in their shoes, How would I want to be treated? Would I want someone to understand me? Maybe let me off the hook? You know, even if I reacted and then was like, oh, geez, I wish I hadn't done that. Wouldn't I prefer somebody who would say, yeah, I've done that before too. I'm not going to hold this against you. Like, let's work through this together, kind of thing. So that's just for today, I will let go of anger. The second point, just for today, I will let go of worry. So worry is an energy thief. It's a thief, my friends, and it is going to interfere with your mental, emotional, and physical health. Worry is a negative prayer. Worry is giving all this massive emotional energy, so it's really empowering these worrisome thoughts. So it is essentially you are giving all this power to the thing that you don't want to have happen. Worry is not going to prevent anything from happening. I used to think that. When I was raising my 4 kids and, you know, especially when they became teenagers out in the world, I worried. And I thought this was a good thing. I thought all moms worry, all good moms worry. And that worrying was somehow preventing something bad from happening. So you can imagine when I, began my spiritual studies, I've been a spiritual teacher for 20 years now. And when I first began and I realized, oh my gosh, I was actually really empowering, the possibility that this was going to happen. So I'm really, actually attracting this to me so much more powerfully than if I was able to just let it go. So I really recommend you let that go. And as I've covered in prior videos, a really beautiful, simple, elegant tool for this is the metta meditation, where you picture that person, that situation, picture that person, and instead of seeing them, worrying about them being in danger or worrying about their health, you say, may they be safe, may they be well, may they be peaceful, may they be joyful. May they thrive and prosper, and feeling it from your heart, really connecting with your heart and seeing this person just with everything that you know that they want, all the happiness, all the health, all the job security, whatever it is you're concerned about, just see it as being exactly unfolding the way that they would want it. And keep doing it as needed. And you can substitute yourself for that too if you're worried about yourself or your future. Simply focus on it the way that you want it to unfold. And, if there's something that you can do about the situation, do it. And if you can't, do Reiki or sit and meditate, do some other energy healing. Reiki is such a simple, beautiful go-to that I'm going to refer to it a lot. But you can use other forms of energy healing as well. Just for today, I will give thanks for my many blessings. So we live in a society here where we're so inundated with commercialism and we're basically told that, we're not good enough as we are. We need all this X, Y, and Z to make our lives complete. We need the latest iPhone. We need, the latest car, the latest TV, makeup, whatever it is that they're trying to sell. We need to have the very latest and the greatest, or we're somehow failing as humans. So a great way to counteract that is another beautifully simple, elegant tool is a gratitude list. So sit and write in your gratitude list and just focus on all the gifts you already have. So you have a roof over your head, you got food in your belly, you got food in your fridge, you have a fridge, you have a car, even if it's not the latest model, you probably have a phone, even if it's not the latest, you have the basics. But beyond that, you have people who care about you. You have people you can love. You have animals, you have friends, you have a world, you have, 4 walls around you and a smile on your face, as Alan Doyle would sing with Great Big Sea, so it's looking for all that you already have. Write it all out, read it again, and really just emote as much gratitude and appreciation for these things as you possibly can. And that's going to pave the way for more to come into your life. And if you're sitting there in your beautiful home and you're sitting at the table and you're just like, no, can't think of anything, no, then imagine that you were bringing some refugee into your home. How would they feel about what you've already got? If you bring a homeless person into your house, they might be think you got it pretty darn good. So you can just use little tricks like that just to imagine yourself. Just imagine that you didn't have these things. So anything you wouldn't want to be without can go on these gratitude lists. And I once did a challenge that I gave myself, and I wrote 100 gratitudes a day. And it seemed daunting in the beginning, but boy, when I got on a roll, it wasn't daunting at all. There was just so many things, and the more I wrote, the more grateful I realized that I was feeling for all the gifts, things I often took for granted. You know, the purr of my kitties, being able to phone my children and have someone answer and talk to me, and, just simple little things that, when you focus on them, you wouldn't want to be without these things. So give it some gratitude. Give it some love and appreciation, and realize how blessed you really are. Count your blessings every day. Just for today, I will do my work honestly. So whether you're working out in the world or whether you're an entrepreneur, it's doing your very best every day. Giving it your max. Do as much as you can every day, and with a sincere desire to be your very best. And even if you're going to a job and you don't like the job, do the best job you can anyway while you're there. And then at the very least, you get the self-satisfaction of knowing that whatever I do to my very best. I'm not a slacker. I'm not just going to, I'm not going to brush the crumbs under the rug. I'm going to do the very best job that I possibly can, because then you're feeling that self-satisfaction, and you're radiating out into the world that that's the person that you are. And the better, even if you're just working on yourself and working on being your very best person, just know that that is going to radiate out into the world, and that's going to benefit everyone you come into contact with. So, yeah, again, so just for today, do your work honestly. Just for today, I will be kind to all living things. So this includes the planet, so it's being good to the planet. If you can, reuse or recycle or, do that, compost, all those things. But it's also just being kind to other people. And it's thinking about the impact that your thoughts, words, and deeds have on other people and animals, but really focusing on people right now. So if you're wandering around being really grumpy, upsetting other people, that's going to come back to you. Your instant karma is going to come back and bite you in the butt. It really is. But that's not the reason we do this. We're here because we're uplifters. We are light workers. We want to have a positive impact on the world. So to do that, just take a minute and taste your words. Do they taste nice or are they sour? So think about that. Am I speaking the truth, or am I just gossiping, and it's going to reflect badly on somebody else, but it also reflects badly on me because it shows the degree to which I have evolved. If you're gossiping about other people, you might want to go back and review some of these earlier posts again and try to raise yourself above that, because being unkind to anyone, we're all connected. So being unkind to others is really being unkind to yourself. So, yeah, just to think about that, and just how can I, live in more harmony in the world around me. So that's ultimately what we talk about in that last principle. So adopting these will give you just a happier life, and it will bring you closer toward achieving these goals that you want. You came here for a reason. You came here to live your best life, and to maybe you have a message, you have a mission. And to do that, you need to control those thoughts that are running rampant right now, and you have to get them working for you. And it just takes a little bit of patience, a little bit of self-control, but it's very, very doable. So I wish you a wonderful day. And if these words resonate, just PM me and we can have a conversation and see if my program is right for you. So have a beautiful day, my friends. Bye for now.